Intergalactic planetary, intergalactic planetary, intergalactic.
As you know, we talked to you to pick up a bonus track, right? And you picked Thursday Child by David Bowie.
Yes.
How come? Is there any story behind that?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, here a younger, right.
Oh, right. That's my brother.
Oh, hey, bro. So here I have the shot at doing a David Bowie record. And so we're supposed to do the single first. And the producer engineer shows up, Mark Platty. He had been up all night and he was kind of rough around the edges, you could tell. And so for the vast majority of the session, he was kind of just chilling in a chair in front of my speakers, not really interacting with me much at all. So I'm doing my thing and I'm mastering it, and I think things are going fairly well. And as I start to print the mixes to digital, he gets up out of his chair and he comes around to the back of the console where I am. And he kind of like invades my personal space. And so he's kind of like, so, what do you think of the record? What do you think of the song? What do you think of his vocal performance? And if you know the song, when you hear it, I would say it's kind of an odd sound for David Bowie. He's kind of warbly. He's kind of not as strong as the David Bowie on that song. And I'm trying to find creative ways to not put it down, because it is not my favorite David Bowie track. It is not my favorite David Bowie sound of his vocal. And luckily Mark cut me off and he just offered up, because this is the way David chose to perform the song. He can do anything. He can sound like Ziggy Stardust David's an incredible live performer. So Mark is also his musical director for touring. And he's like, he told me, just tell me what time to show up and make sure the band is ready. And he can do it. He can sound like the classic hits every single night. But he chose to sound like this for the single. Okay. And so, that was like, wow. I kind of felt like I dodged a bullet at the same time as, being given valuable insight that, an artist is constantly trying to work to redefine himself. And in this redefining process, this is what David Bowie chose to sound like. Now, on that same record, Hours, I think Pretty Things is like one of the great undiscovered David Bowie tracks. It's got a better hook. It's a little more rocky. So in my, for my taste, I think it's a better David Bowie song. But as far as, a song with a cool story, I kind of thought the Thursday Child was a good pick.